like, damn, slow down. I know you see a queen adjusting her crown. She been knocked down, but she never stayed down. She been living life like it's her playground. And they be like, damn, slow down. They can catch us, she be moving too fast.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone that's coming in to the live stream. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday, your Valentine's Day. I'm gonna give y'all, a little brunch video because I'm gonna be busy later on today, and I wanted to talk about this subject because tomorrow I would like to dive into it a little bit deeper. So let me go ahead and shout out everybody. Hey, Mary Blue. Hey, Pine. Hi, CC. Chrissy, you finally got a notification. Thank you. Hey, Angela. Hey, T. Monet. I hope, like I said, that you guys are enjoying your holiday. Hey, Garden Gal. I was hopefully Dovely if she sees this. So shout out to the replay gang. Dovely, if you come in and see this one is for you. Okay. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a video that was sent to me, and it was basically a viral video via Instagram. And one of my lovely supporters, Dovely, actually asked me to talk about it. So, I like to talk about things that you want to talk about. So when I got the video, I immediately did some digging, and I actually went straight to the person that made the video, and I got permission to use the video and talk about it on my channel, but I also got some more information regarding what's going on. So if you guys have not seen the video, I'm going to play it for you guys, but I want to talk about what is happening before I play the video. So approximately February 7th, so about a week and a half ago, there was a woman, an aunt, who took in her niece and nephew. Now, once she got her niece and nephew, the reason why she got them was because their father, which is not her brother, these are her sister's children, and the father actually has taken over guardianship of them due to unknown reasons. I'm not sure. The father reached out to the aunt, which is her, and asked if she could keep the children while he go out of town with his girlfriend. She, of course, said yes, she wants to see her niece and nephew. Upon her niece and nephew coming over there, they started to find out some disturbing information about what has been taking place in the home regarding the children, the father, and his girlfriend. Now, there are allegations of abuse, not any SA, you guys, just more so abuse. Like, they make them sleep on the floor, allegedly. The girlfriend allegedly fights the little girl who is only 11. Just a lot of serious abuse that's taken place. So once the auntie found out this information, she immediately wanted to move quickly and get custody and figure out what she needed to do to keep them in her home full time, because her niece and nephew is begging and pleading to not go back. Well, the father found out that this was going on and actually intervened and, called the police to get the children back once he came back into town with his girlfriend. And as you guys know, because he is their legal parent, the children have to go back. So the images that I'm about to show you guys is how the children are acting when they have to go back to their father. Now, these are made on Instagram, so the clips are going to go a little bit fast, but I'm going to explain them. And hi to everyone coming in. I'm sorry that I'm not looking at the chat. So on my screen here is the aunt's page. And on the aunt's page, she's talking about this. She's basically turned her page over to speaking about what is going on. So I'm going to go ahead and play it for you guys now.
Chill. Stop. Chill.
So as you guys seen in those videos, it is the lady in the red hair is actually the auntie that is speaking out about this. And as you guys see, it's other people there. They are in the precinct, and the little girl who is 11 years old, who is allegedly in this very abusive home, is screaming. She is screaming like, you guys are not listening to me. Please don't. The lady with the red hair, which is the aunt, was like, please don't take my niece back there. And the police officer is saying, you do not have custody, you can't keep the children. So in her status caption, she wrote, I'm sick. They really don't care about anybody but themselves. I can't understand how you can still force a kid to go somewhere where they repeatedly said they are not safe. They're not safe at. God only knows what else has been done in our absence. My niece has been abused and starved for years. This ish needs to stop. Every day the system fails these kids, and I never thought one of our own would be one. Nobody wants to hear us or really do anything until we take matters into our own hands or until it's too late. Those screams give me chills. Those cries for help. My niece was not going to stop until, she said, niece, we're not going to stop until you're back home safe with us. 4 going on 5 years of abuse and much more. This makes me so sick. Now, a lot of people could probably be thinking like, okay, why isn't the allegations of abuse, not being heard and not being listened to? This system is severely flawed. And I'm not saying that I know this for a fact that these children are, being abused. I'm just saying in general, this system is severely flawed. They are very backlogged. They're, we can't really explain why they do the things that they do and why they don't remove children as swiftly or, things of that nature. But we do know that there are a lot of children that have unfortunately been in abusive homes and have passed away. So when we see things like this on social media, we have no choice but to get kind of invested and really see what exactly is going on. The main one that I think about is that little boy. He has a Netflix movie documentary. I think his name was Angel. Let me get his real name, but on Netflix, and he was being abused by his own mother and his stepfather, and no one was listening. He was actually had severe signs. He would go to school with, dirty clothes on. He wasn't being fed. It was really, really sad what they did to him. And there was another story in my city where another boy was being abused at home, and they actually fed him to the pigs, their own pigs. It was really, really sad. So we hear about these abusive stories, and it always, in my opinion, it always has like a significant other that helps these monsters do this. It's like really weird. This story is out of Cleveland, Ohio, Garden Gal. So no, it's not in Florida. It's in, Gabrielle Fernandez. Yes, that one is in Florida. Yes, this one is in Ohio. So a lot of people, when they saw this video, they were in her comments, and I'm going to read some of the comments just so you guys can see that she was telling more of the story in the comments. Like, so many people were saying like, this is sad. And she was even saying like, yeah, like, people out here actually know what's going on. So out there in Cleveland, Ohio, they know what's going on. She went on to make another Instagram post, and she said, forced her into the arms of unsafe people. She pleaded, she begged, she fell out, she cried, she screamed, she showed scars, she showed bruises, she showed proof, but none of that was good enough. My niece's life is on the line, and they don't give a F. I will never heal from this, and I will never be okay. Bring my niece home, and she is loved unconditionally, where she is loved unconditionally and feels safe. People in the comments are, tagging the local news stations, and they are really trying to get this story out. So when I wrote the auntie, I asked for permission to talk about this and get the story out, and she said yes. She went on to make another status yesterday and said, "Bring my niece and nephew home. This isn't right, and my family has been taking all right and legal actions, but none of that matters. It seems because my niece and nephew is still in harm's way. My niece was aggressively forced back to her abusers. What a effed up world we live in. You can't even depend on the law system to help or protect you because they constantly fail us. The whole 4th district is racist and show no remorse or even care towards the situation. Once they saw my niece crying and pleading to not go back, that should have been another sign. All that custody should have went out the window when a child's life is in danger." And I actually agree. Like, I can't say for certain if this little girl is being abused or not, but if she was showing scars, if she was crying the way that she was crying and she was saying, "Y'all not listening to me," I don't understand why there was not one. Another thing that was alarming to me, there was no women in the precinct that I could see in these videos. Why was there not anyone to say, "Okay, let's stop, let's evaluate the situation, let's see what's going on, let's investigate. Can we send someone out there to do a home visit?" Because they allegedly don't even have anywhere to sleep. The aunt is on Facebook as well, and she was like posting, how they did not send the kids anything with them, even though the parents are the one that asked if they could watch the children while they went out of town and sent them in like dirty, raggedy, worn down shoes and clothes. So the aunt had already went to Facebook and was asking for help because she has all intentions of taking custody of the kids. But before she was able to file any emergency paperwork, the police had to step in and give the children back to the parents. And again, the parents are their father and their father's girlfriend. They are related to the aunt through the aunt's sister, which is their mom, who also does not have custody of the children for unknown reasons. But it's really, really sad. Yeah, I agree. Somebody in there, even a man, they just didn't care, and we see this far too often. And I am just an advocate of listening to children. They are not able to speak sometimes clearly about what they're saying, but their actions speak it. And the way that she was crying, the way she was fighting to not go back, that didn't appear to me of, "Oh, I'm fighting because I like my auntie's house better." It does appear that maybe there is something there. There are some real deal claims of abuse that is being missed, and it is because of these laws. And I know that there's nothing that we can do about that, but I just hope that there is something that can be done in regards to emergency action, because it's crazy. Yeah, taking her voice away to where she could possibly never say anything to anyone again. Exactly. And if anyone knows how abuse works, now that the father knows that they're out there telling the business, because we have that nasty history of what happens in the house stays in the house. Now that that's out there, that they have exposed what is going on in their home allegedly, you never know how they're going to be treated, to the point where they're going to be silenced, or beat allegedly, or whatever the case may be. Anything could happen because they actually spoke out. So that loud voice that she once had to, where she was confident that someone was going to save her, that voice gets quieter and quieter, because she's going to feel like every time I speak out, nothing happens, and I actually get in more trouble with my abuser. Again, this is all alleged. I cannot say if this is a true story. I cannot. What I really want to shed light on is the protocols and the steps that we take when we hear that children are going through these things. Because now I want to know about the school. Now I want to know about, are they going to school? What are they looking like? What are their grades? Because kids show signs of abuse without even knowing, if that makes sense. How is she able to, does she have confidence? How is she able to perform in school? Is she easily intimidated at school? Is she able to look people in the eye? Like, all these things matter, because child psychologists, they will tell you, like, we can't, some children don't even know that they're being abused. Hell, adults don't even know that they're being abused until they're shown that they're being abused. So it's a really, really sad story, you guys. When I say really, really sad, it's heartbreaking. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and talk about it, and hopefully you guys call in to give your your opinion about this matter, but I wanted you guys to think about this and ponder on what I showed you guys and see how you guys feel when you guys continue to think about it throughout the day. Because when I initially saw the video, I didn't know what I was looking at. When I got clarification from the aunt, I still was like, okay. But then when I went to sleep, all I could think about was, damn, what if she never speaks out again? What if that was the one opportunity and it's gone? So I automatically felt like it was my duty to share this story and get it out there. But we're going to come back tomorrow and actually dive into it and talk about it, because I feel like there is, this is deeper than what people know, because like I told you guys, the daughter and the son already don't live with their mom. So that right there is abandonment issues. Everybody knows you need your mom. You need your mom. There is no other love like a mom. So they already are missing that. And now they're in the home with their dad, which is fine. I was raised by my dad, and I can't say that I lacked love. I love my dad. My dad did great. But did I always want that motherly love? Yes. So for them, he has a girlfriend. Okay, cool. There goes that mother influence. There goes that motherly love. But it's actually the opposite. She's allegedly beating them, punching them, kicking them, fighting them. So that's just going back and back and back to this whole no mother's love, the lost connection of love and what it really is and how important it is for children to receive that. It's just like when a child is first born, it's damn near crucial to give that child to their mother so they can bond and have that skin to skin interaction. Even if they're like, in the NICU and they need to be in the incubators, they stress about how important it is for them to still bond with their mother, because when a child has the source of the mother's love, or just any love in general, they have a fighting chance. And that's what I want you guys to ponder on. What it means to have a fighting chance in life and how we are raising these children up without it. And then we wonder why they have issues growing up to the point where they're not emotionally stable, to the point where they're not able to speak, where they actually fight other people and do things. And we wonder why they are like this, but their fighting chance was never granted to them. So when I think about these two children that are allegedly being abused, that don't have their mother, the only person that they love is their auntie. The little girl, she made a collage on Instagram, and the auntie shared it, and she said, this is the little girl, and was like, I love you, TT. She only loves her TT. She's very, very close to her, it appears, because this is the only one that gives her love. And to be ripped out of her arms, that's traumatizing to a child. Very, very traumatizing. This is the auntie right here and the little girl. So, she's trying her hardest, but it's so sad. Broken Dior said, I would think the police would step in and see that this has to be going on with the children. Children don't behave that way for nothing. Exactly. I don't see children act like that for no reason. Oh, I don't want to go home. Every child says that. My daughter, if she could stay at her grandma's house, she would say that. But she's not going to say that we abuse her or anything like that. She would like to stay at her grandma's house because her grandma gives her more yeses, where the parents say no. But trust me, if it's time to pick her up, she's not going to be screaming, y'all not listening to me, kicking and screaming and fighting. There's no way. So it's an overall really, really sad story. But I wanted to present it to you guys really quickly just so y'all can see the footage, and then we'll come back tomorrow and talk about it. I know, like I told you guys, I have a busy day, and I know you guys are probably busy as well. So we're going to wrap it up here for this live. Please don't forget to subscribe and like on your way out, and I will see you guys for part 2 tomorrow.
And thank you. Oh yeah, thank you, Ms. Marcel. Yo, all props to you. And just be you doing what you doing. And you got a voice. Keep doing what you doing.